Welcome to Memorial Cooking Innovations. I'm Tim Scallop, registered dietitian. Most of you know that for many years I worked with Chef Marini on Memorial Cooking Innovations. And just recently, Chef Manny left me to take over the family business in Houston. And that's where I am today at Marini's Empanada House. Come on, let's go see what he's doing. I'm looking for Chef Manny.
Oh, okay. Go over there, straight ahead.
This way?
Please. Yes, that way.
Thank you.
You want? Tim, what are you doing here?
Empanadas!
Oh man, you picked the right place for that.
You got empanadas here?
Empanadas? Boy, let me show you an empanada.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
Tim, I am so happy you came to see me.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. But I'm glad you came because we talked about empanadas how long?
Of a long time.
Since we met. I mean, you know, I told you the history of my family and all the stuff that we've done, and I'm so happy you're here.
And now you're going to show us how to make empanadas.
And actually, you're at the right place.
All right. So you got empanadas here?
Man, I got plenty of empanadas. Let me show you what empanada.
What's on the menu?
Empanadas. Today, empanadas, of course. But we're going to do two traditional ones. The beef gaucho and the chicken diablo. All right?
That's neat.
But I want you to look at this menu because we have anything from broccoli and cheese, tomato basil. You and I have done the bruschetta so many times. Yes. We got into from a barbecue, brisket barbecue to a Parmesan. Ooh. And then forget about the dessert ones. We got bananas and caramel, fig cheese and walnut.
Get out.
Cherries and chocolate.
Are you making this up?
It's all right there, buddy.
It's all right here.
That doesn't limit to how many other flavors you can make up yourself. Like some of our customers have, and we put their names on them. Demicelli, mushrooms, avocado, and cheese.
That's one that I want to try later.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
I mean, those are nice ones. So, but I got a special one for you later, though.
Okay. Okay. Well, so you know, for those of you who don't know empanadas are a pastry with either a sweet or savory filling, and empanadas are a traditional dish from Latin America, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, so you're going to make a beef gaucho for us.
We're going to start off with the beef gaucho.
Okay.
So I got some lean ground beef.
Okay.
All right. All right. So I got some here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil.
Did you notice that he said lean ground beef?
Well, where did I get that from?
From Memorial Cooking Innovations.
Exactly. So we're going to do a little bit of olive oil, okay? Because I know I still haven't forgotten. I might not be there, but I still think about you all the time.
You know, I'm glad to know because, you know, I made this wonderful soup this last weekend, and I was thinking of Chef Manny. He would love these spices and herbs that I'm using.
Exactly. So the rest, we actually broke down a recipe because I do the bulk.
Okay.
So I broke it down. You did all the information to it, so which is a good thing. So we're going to use ground beef, traditional. Now, in some countries, this is basically the ingredient. But in some countries, they use raisins to their beef. Make it sweet, which is not a bad thing.
Sweet and savory together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So potatoes, you know.
Yep.
And of course, my dad made one. This is the gaucho. He made the La Pampas, which is it's like the Panderosa. Remember, we grew up with Bonanza, so La Pampas in Argentina. Okay. And he added avocado and cheese to it. So it's a traditional flavor. There's no limit what you can put inside an empanada. And an empanada is pretty simple. It's in between bread.
So that's what the word means.
That's what it's empan, which you mean in between.
Empanada.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and, if you don't mind, just kind of mix it around, kind of break it down a little bit. I'm going to grab some onion real quick over here and put that there. I'm going to slice some onion real quick. So what we want to do is cook the beef halfway.
Okay.
And it's a pretty simple recipe on this one.
All right.
This one calls for a little bit of onions.
Okay. And
we're going to julienne the onions.
All right.
Because we want to keep all the flavors together, okay, Tim?
All right. Sounds good. This beef is smelling good.
It is, especially when it's nice and lean. Yeah. So I got me some onions here. I like onions, don't get me wrong. Not too many onions. Yeah. Because we want to make these nice and juicy.
When you're looking for lean ground beef, look for ground beef that's 90% or better lean. And that way you know that you're getting a lean beef. You know, the industry standard is 80-20. That means 80% lean, 20% fat. But actually 80-20 ground beef is still way too high in fat to be considered healthy.
Good. You're doing a great job there, Tim.
Right.
So you're gonna go home and make some empanadas.
You bet.
And we make vegetarian empanadas too for the wife as well.
Okay.
We got the tomato basil, you know that's our favorite.
Yeah.
We got the spinach with cheese.
Okay.
Sauteed spinach, a little bit of garlic and onions.
Yep.
We have, like I said, the New Yorker, the broccoli and cheese. We have the eggplant parmesan.
So literally an empanada is what you have put in a dough.
Exactly. And then we got the traditional humita one, which is the corn and cheese.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
that
have
sounds good.
Well, that was a surprise, but I spoiled it. But I couldn't do without it.
Okay.
Okay, now we got that beef going halfway.
Yeah.
We're gonna add a little bit of cumin.
Okay. This is when it starts smelling good.
This is when it starts hitting the spot. I got a pinch of salt and pepper, and we say pinch, right, Tim?
Yep, that's right.
Got it.
You know, I'm very good at stirring.
You are very good. Right now, we're gonna add a little bit of paprika because we want that rich color.
Okay.
All right, a little bit more. There we go.
It's beautiful.
All right, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of garlic for flavor.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
not too much, because I want that gaucho flavor. That's why we call it the gaucho.
You're balancing.
Yes. So we're gonna let that cook nice to a well done type base, and then we're gonna set it to the side, and then let it cool down.
Have you ever seen
before
anybody
we build?
Have you ever seen anybody stir so well?
No, you're the best.
Okay.
I swear, you're the best stirrer I got. But you know, I could use you on the weekends.
Okay, you want me to come down? Okay.
Yeah, I could use you on the weekends.
I'm real good at stirring.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, you want me to set that aside?
My kitchen here, we got plenty of equipment to stir.
Yeah,
you know, so.
yeah.
No, cook it a little bit more. We want to get
right.
those flavors. And remember, we got to taste.
Yeah,
we might need maybe a little more cumin, you know.
You know, that's one of those things you've taught me. And this weekend, when I was making my Italian bean soup, I tasted. I said, okay.
Stop and taste.
That's right. I'm thinking, okay, what would Chef Manny do? Stop and taste.
Stop and taste, okay?
Yep.
You want that flavor. You want that, okay.
Yeah.
And we're good.
Do you remember that show that we did on curry, and where we explored some different seasonings and herbs?
That was a big hit on that one.
Yeah. Well, you know, for example, curry powder was an ingredient that I used in this vegetable. It was an Italian bean soup, is what it was. And you know, it created a background of flavors that was delicious. So I had to tell you about that.
But you had to stop and taste.
Yeah,
and then you can add more to it.
Yeah.
But that looks pretty good. Let me give you a spoon, Tim, because I know you gotta. I'm used to the hot, but you gotta blow on this one, okay?
Yeah.
Let it cool down a little bit.
All right.
Like my little guy goes, hot, 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 hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Taste the flavors. Mm-hmm. All right. Just imagine the empanada later. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds good?
That's
good.
Wonderful.
So let's put this one to the side. We're going to turn this off, let it cool down, and we'll get started with the chicken diablo.
All right.
Tim, we got the beef gaucho. We're letting it rest, cool down, because to build the empanada, you got to get it cold.
Okay.
We're going to heat it back up.
Okay.
So let's start on how about starting on the chicken diablo?
All right.
Chicken diablo, pretty simple recipe.
Okay.
I got a little bit of onions and bell peppers.
Okay.
All right. And I got a nice little chicken breast here.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is nice lean, no fat.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it, and guess what you're gonna do for me?
I'm gonna saute it.
You better believe it.
All right.
Now,
see, I'm getting better.
There's two ways that we can do this.
Okay.
We can boil the chicken, all right?
Yeah.
That's a nice way to doing it, or we can saute it, but we're gonna saute it today.
Saute gives it more flavor.
More flavor to it.
Yeah.
You keep more of the original, because then you'll have a stock.
You know, Chef Manny, since you taught us how to cut things, I'm a lot faster at my food preparation than I used to be.
Your fingers there?
I still have all my fingers. Now,
I'm proud of you.
Now, I don't do it as fast as he does, and you shouldn't either until you get trained.
Yeah, it takes a little time.
But I'm faster at it.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay.
Even though my wife is a dietitian.
Yes.
And she better not be watching.
I bet she is.
I learned a lot from you.
Well, I appreciate that.
My wife says, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's like,
Now
you're watching me like a hawk.
Now, you know me. I really pretty much practice what I preach on nutrition.
Oh, do I know that?
I really do. But it's not because I feel like I have to. It's because there's joy in life for me when I do that.
Exactly.
Okay, you
Beautiful,
got something
Tim.
for me to stir that with?
Right there.
All right.
Stir that. Let's saute that. While we do that, I am going to remove this.
Okay.
I'm coming right back.
Okay.
Now, saute chicken with a little bit of onion. Let me get this out of the way.
Chicken is so
Diced onions.
This chicken is so lean that you really need that olive oil in this.
A little bit.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be sticky.
It'll be dry. So we're gonna add the onion as soon as the chicken is halfway.
Now this onion you cut a little differently than the beef gaucho. Tell me why you did that.
I diced it.
Yeah.
Just because it's a traditional thing.
Okay. Okay. So really, you could have cut this onion the same as the other.
You can do that exactly.
But you were doing this traditional.
Traditional.
Okay.
At least that's what my mama used to say.
Yeah.
This is traditional,
Yeah.
right? And you'll meet her later, though.
Okay. Well,
Right?
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, definitely. So I got some bell peppers.
Okay. You know, Mike is still using poblano peppers, and I am too, by the way.
I know you visited me today, but it's a special day for you because guess what my soup is?
What?
Roasted corn and poblano pepper.
Ooh.
And you're going to like that because it's a vegetarian.
Oh,
Today
yeah.
is Friday.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good
It's
one
a
to
good
eat on
thing,
Friday.
though. Yeah.
Now that pepper gives you some color here.
Right there. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Then we're going to add a little bit of oregano. Now, fresh is always better. We always talked about that.
Yeah.
But my produce didn't come in right now because you surprised me.
Well, that's
And I wasn't
okay.
planning on this, so I
That's
do have
okay.
a backup of dry. Dry is good too.
And that's a good thing. You know, this weekend, although I had fresh oregano growing in my herb garden, it was pouring down rain, and so I thought I'm just going to use the dry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And dry is good.
Yeah.
Fresh is better. Dry
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Okay, once we get that, we're going to add a little bit of garlic again.
But you know what? You have so many flavors in this. You know, and we've talked about this in the past where if you're going to use a lean meat that has less fat, and you didn't put very much olive oil in here,
Not much.
then, you know, the fat, there's a lot of flavor in that, but you're replacing the fat that, instead of using bacon fat or something like that, you're replacing it with a lot of flavors, like the garlic and the fresh pepper and the onion.
That's perfect, huh?
Yeah,
Smelling good.
it is. It's smelling very good.
Pinch of salt and pepper.
Yeah. So you use this because you use salt and pepper in every recipe, and it's just
Well,
easier
you have
just
to bring
to
out
mix
the
it.
flavor, but don't
Yeah.
use too much.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
add, but you can't take out, right?
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
that's looking beautiful.
Okay.
So now we're going to add some crushed tomato.
Okay.
Now, I didn't use a lot of salt pepper. Why? Because this crushed tomato does have a lot of sodium in it.
Okay.
Okay.
So you don't need that.
I don't
You
need that
it.
much.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So now we want to make it into like a little stew-like.
Okay.
All right. So that's all go good. So we're
You-
going to let it rest a little bit. We're just going to let it cook.
You know what I like? I like that, you know, when you and I first started working together on recipes, I don't know if you remember this, but, you know, you were really a little resistant on this low sodium thing. But I like it that you're incorporating that into
yeah.
your cooking now.
Oh yeah. I mean, we got to think about our future.
That's right.
And you and I talked about it over and over. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had our little differences, but we always talked about our future.
Yeah, that's right. And our kids' future.
Our kids' future
That's
as
right.
well.
That's
so
right.
this is looking pretty good.
Wonderful.
Now we're just gonna let it simmer, get all that flavor.
Yeah.
We'll taste it in a little bit, make sure the chicken is cooked. We'll
Okay.
taste it, and then if we have to add more, we'll add more. If we don't,
Okay.
we'll just leave it alone.
All right. There are over 600 restaurants in the United States today, and the number is growing. So Americans are eating out more and consuming way too many calories. But if you know what to look for, you can eat out and still maintain your waistline. We all love ethnic foods, whether it's Tex-Mex, Italian, Chinese, or empanadas. These cuisines add flavor and interest to our diet. And eating healthy is more than just following rigid rules. Recently, on a show, we learned about making healthy choices when eating out. Well, today, we want to continue that lesson and specifically apply these tips to ethnic restaurants. The first rule is that many restaurants will list their menu online. So if you don't see healthy options, pick another restaurant. Many ethnic restaurants start with a complimentary basket of bread or fried chips. Ask to skip this course. A plate of fresh, raw vegetables makes an excellent appetizer. It's crunchy, flavorful, and it's not too filling. Choose a calorie-free beverage such as water, unsweetened tea, or an artificially sweetened beverage. A glass of wine or a beer will have fewer calories than a sugary mixed drink like margaritas or pina coladas. You know, margaritas, pina coladas, other tropical drinks, there's a time to have these in moderation. But just remember, those choices you're making are adding calories to your evening. And they may be calories that I may not be walking off today. Drink water throughout the meal. It'll slow you down, help you enjoy the food more, and give your brain time to signal you that you're full, perhaps before your plate is empty. And that's a good thing. Starting the meal with a salad will reduce hunger and make you feel satisfied longer. Just remember, where are the calories in a salad? Well, where are they? They're in the dressings, cheese, meats, fried croutons. Salads and creamy sauces like coleslaw, pasta salad, or potato salad are high-calorie choices. Make this salad course a veggie course. All vegetables are low-calorie. Always ask for salad dressing on the side, because that way you're in control of how much of this high-calorie dressing you're eating. And so the fork dipping thing that you've heard me talk about before helps you to reduce how much high-calorie salad dressing you're getting with that low-calorie salad. Fruits such as mango, kiwi, melon, and pear are often the key ingredients that make a 4-star salad. They're low-calorie and packed with nutrients and flavor. In order to make informed choices, question the server about how dishes are prepared. If you don't recognize the menu item or the ingredients, it's the server's job to educate you. If an item is fried, ask for it grilled. If it comes with French fries, ask for a side of veggies instead, or perhaps a side of sliced tomatoes. Watch for terms like creamy, breaded, or stuffed. These menu items can be loaded with hidden fats. Thermidor and Newburgh are terms that refer to rich sauces. Ask for clarification before you choose these items if you're not sure what they're made out of. Calories are concentrated in meat and dairy foods, so choose main dishes that include vegetables such as stir fries, kebabs, or pasta with a tomato sauce. Fish is always a low-calorie and heart-healthy choice. Even shellfish are a better choice than many meat entrees. Just pass on the fried options and request sauces on the side. Now, Mediterranean restaurants offer us some different and delicious whole grains, like, for example, tabbouleh, couscous, barley, or polenta. Trying different foods is one of the joys of ethnic restaurants. Remember to think portion size. Ordering an appetizer and side dish instead of a plated entree can save on calories and on dollars. Share your main dish or have the server pack half of it to go. Skip dessert or choose a fruit. Let's get our palates used to less concentrated sweets. This makes our food journey more of an adventure and less of a calorie burn. You know, every calorie that I take in, I've got to walk off today. And that's how I maintain my current weight status. If you're celebrating an occasion and you think you might overeat, well, have a small apple 30 minutes before you go. This will help you to be less hungry and make a more thoughtful choice at dinner. And finally, different ethnic restaurants will offer more or less healthy choices. For example, there may be more healthy choices in a Mediterranean restaurant than in a Mexican restaurant. But if we know what we're looking for, we can find healthy choices in all ethnic restaurants.
Okay, Tim, we got these cooled down. We're ready for empanadas, right?
All right.
But I got a big surprise for you.
No, not a surprise.
The dough we make fresh daily,
Okay.
all right?
Yeah.
And then, you know, Reynaldo. You met Reynaldo, huh?
Ronaldo. I have an uncle, Ronaldo,
Oh.
in Italia.
Well, we got an uncle here.
Yes, Ronaldo.
Did you meet him?
Yes.
Maybe he's the same.
No.
No?
È differente.
Es diferente, yeah? Okay, so he makes the dough fresh, right?
Okay.
So here's our dough. All right, now we have a cutter.
Yes.
And you can see him cutting it one by one. This is a family tradition. This is a family recipe that will surprise you. I mean, the recipe that we put out is a great traditional recipe, but we have to perfect it as we go, help make it healthier, make it, better for us,
That's
which is a good thing.
You're changing the world.
One bite at a time.
Yeah, okay,
Exactly.
okay.
So, this is yours. Okay? So, we're going to add a little bit of beef, but I am not going to show you. I brought Mama.
You have Mama here?
I have Mama. Mama's going to come and join us to show you. She showed me, so she can show you how to do it.
È un sorpresa.
And surpresa, yes.
Okay, Mama.
Earlier you met my mama, huh?
See?
This is my mom, everybody. And she's going to show us how she makes the empanadas, eh?
Okay, my mama. Okay.
There's hers. And this one's yours, Tim.
And you can do it with me.
Diablo or gaucho?
Whatever.
Okay, show me.
Okay. Now, we don't use a fork.
No fork?
No fork. This is tradition. You know, some people use fork to close them.
Yes.
But we're gonna do the ruffles to it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do the beef.
Okay.
You do the chicken diablo.
Okay. I wanted to do the beef.
No, I'm gonna do the beef.
Okay. Now the beef traditionally for Argentinian is a little bit of green olives and egg, hard-boiled eggs.
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna put a few of there.
This is what makes it the gaucho.
Yes.
That's what makes it the
just
gaucho.
a little. Just a little.
Just
Huh?
a little. Okay.
Okay, fill yours up because
Okay.
this is the fun part of it, and this is something that the whole family can make,
Okay.
even the kids. Even
It's too
I haven't
much?
trained my
No, that's
1-year-old.
fine.
Okay.
Oh, now you can close it. Okay.
Okay.
Press, very good.
Okay. So,
You can do it.
You have to do it like this.
okay, right, like this. Okay. I'm a little slower.
That's okay, Tim. That's okay. We only got 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
And we got a whole pan because we got a lot of people waiting for us
Now
to
we're gonna
eat.
start working. Look,
Okay.
Twist,
twist,
press, twist.
turn, twist, turn, twist, turn.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay. Twist
With the other hand.
With other hand.
with the other hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this.
Twist
You know,
and turn.
this is not as hard as it looks.
You sure?
I'm not doing it quite as good as Mama.
Not as good.
Mine are a little. Oh, yours are beautiful. How did you do that? Can you show me another one?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you another one with the big surprise.
Because
Tim.
mine looks a little not so good.
Check what we do whole wheat.
No.
Yes.
Whole wheat.
We offer
empanada?
whole whole wheat
Okay.
dough here.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna show you mine.
You show me.
All right, but you gotta be quick
Okay.
because I'm pretty fast.
Yeah. Yeah. You have
Okay,
to
a
be
little
fast
bit.
when you're making thousands of these.
You know, we do about 2,600 a day.
Okay.
So here
Let
we
me
go.
see. All right.
All right.
All right.
You
I'm
ready?
watching. I'm watching.
All right, here we go.
Twist. No.
Here we go.
No.
You gotta be fast.
You are
Because-
not doing it that fast.
How is that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is going to take some practice. This is going
It
to take
takes a
some
lot of practice, buddy.
Yeah. How many empanadas, Manny, have you made?
Just today?
No. In your life.
Too many to count.
Okay, well, mine's not
Hey,
quite
that's
as
not bad
good.
though.
It's
That's
not
not
quite.
bad, Mom. Right, Mom?
No, no.
That's
It's
not
o-
bad.
Not too
It's
bad.
okay, Mama.
All right,
No,
so
they're not too bad.
we're gonna go ahead and let me see. Where's my pen, Tim? All right, so here we got the pan. We're gonna put them right here, Tim.
Okay.
That's not bad, Tim.
Well, okay, it's not as good as Mama's,
No,
but
not as good. And what about mine?
it's not as good as yours either. Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's a whole wheat one. Again,
Aren't you proud of him?
It's just
Yeah,
practice,
yes.
buddy. It's just practice.
Okay, show me
And-
one more
Okay,
time.
ready?
Okay, yeah.
We're gonna do this plain.
Okay.
We're gonna twist, turn, twist, turn, twist,
I see.
turn. Me, and it's funny because my whole family, they all look differently.
Yeah,
All right. I use my finger to press it down.
I got
And I just
you.
go back and forth, back and forth, back
That's
and forth.
how you're able to do it so
when you go
fast.
back to Lufkin, I'm gonna
Yeah.
give you a pack of these.
Okay,
So
I
you
can
can
practice,
and-
yes.
And, you can make the wife some.
Oh, she would love
Oh,
that.
it's unbelievable.
I'm going to make her these gaucho ones with the beef and onion.
But she's a vegetarian.
I guess I better not do
Yeah, but you can do the spinach one.
that. Okay.
And you can do the New Yorker one. And
Okay.
you can do anything with it.
Or the tomato
you know what
basil
I mean? Or the
one.
tomato
See?
basil. So what we're gonna do with these, we're gonna throw them in the oven, right?
All right.
Okay. So we're gonna put them in the oven, but I have some already baked, Tim. And let me get my rag because they're hot. Guess what?
Oh, these are beautiful.
I baked some earlier,
They're just gorgeous.
just in time. So we're gonna shoot those, and we're gonna lay them on our plate. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So I got some really
one?
nice ones.
Okay. Yeah.
No, we're gonna just do it like this. They're hot. They're hot. So,
Do we
okay?
get to have these for dinner?
That's right. We're gonna go sit down on the table
Okay.
and enjoy these with a nice
Okay.
glass of wine.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, Tim.
You know, empanada from Argentina with a good red wine. This is a good mix.
It's a traditional,
Yeah. Yeah.
but a nice iced tea would be just as good.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So there
Oh,
you
that's
go.
beautiful. Okay. Today we have learned how to make empanadas, a signature food from Latin America. We've learned some tips to enjoy eating out at ethnic restaurants without the added calories. And we paid a surprise visit on our friend Chef Manny Marini at the Marini Empanada House.
Tim, you know what? It was a big surprise. Randy, I appreciate you guys coming to Houston. Cheers. It was awesome. As we meet my family, Dad, where's your wine? Dad, you drink your wine. You met my dad.
Yes.
My mom, my tia Maria. This is my oldest sister, even though she doesn't want to be the oldest.
She's the other sister.
the other sister.
Yes.
And of course, Debbie, my other sister.
Debbie.
You know? And you know, it's been a pleasure you guys coming down and visiting my family.
Well, Chef Manny and Marini family, thank you for having us on Memorial Cooking Innovations. I know this was a surprise and you didn't expect us, but thank you for having us.
Welcome again and come back again to see us.
Mi casa, tu casa. Tu casa.
Gracias, signore.
Very much.
Signore. Okay, so I think it's neat that even though you're here in Houston, you're helping me to change the world
One bite at a time. But before we go,
Yeah.
I want you guys to sign our wall.
Oh, I'd be honored.
All right?
Okay.
Awesome.
You first.
All right. Memorial Cooking Innovations is made possible through the generous efforts of Brookshire Brothers, a celebration of family and community, CHI St. Luke's Memorial, the Polk Education Center, Sodexo Food Service, and the City of Lufkin, KLTX Channel 15.